Welcome, everyone, and glad to have you with us from Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. Cocky and all of his friends ready to go and amped up for what we have in store. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the 24th ranked team in the land, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Gamecocks have been waiting, and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. They challenge this crowd to bring the energy, and I'd say they're doing that. They'll test the right side. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. These two conferences largely share the same geographic footprint, and the ACC loves it when they can take down a team from the SEC.
And we see these two conferences play each other oftentimes early in the season, late in the season. David, think about Clemson, South Carolina, Florida, Florida State. These players have a lot of familiarity with one another.
And this already matters so much to these kids because they grew up in the same area a lot of times, like Reese was talking about with the footprint. But how about in the past, too? When your undefeated league champion gets left out of the playoff for an SEC team. More fuel for the fire.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
That is a tremendous job by the defender on that play because when the ball was thrown, his head was turned around. He was watching the receiver, quickly spun the head, turned his shoulder, located the ball, and then knocked it down.
Little touch pass to the receiver. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around hands.
The Hurricanes line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line.
South Carolina Gamecocks will take over first and
10. Looking for a productive play on first down. Back to pass, it's Sellers. Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. This time they'll go to the running game. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job gang tackling because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
Using the spin move. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
And And this guy is elite. There's a reason why he starts in this offense. You just saw the speed and the open field running ability on that last play. And this is a guy that is going to be key to the entire season for this offense.
They'll try the right side. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. He'll keep it himself. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks! They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for a man. It's King. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. And he unleashed the RPMs on that pass. Man, this sophomore has an arm.
Well, it's a nice job snagging that pass. Miami has a tradition of Heisman Trophy quarterbacks. I get that, but guess what? If you're going to win Heisman Trophies, you're probably throwing to very talented wide receivers. Let's not forget about all the great receivers the Hurricanes have had as well. And they've got a special group this year. This guy right here is one of those dudes. He can beat you one-on-one with his speed, and he has really, really good hands as well.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Fires to the right. He's got it. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
And that's why this guy's a complete running back. He's good between the tackles, he can pass block, but he can also run routes. And we're not just talking about screens or swing routes. This guy gets vertical down the field, and he can run the route tree.
And the Canes are marching down the field. Going up top on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Johnson. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down.
Well, you've seen the last 2 plays now. This guy's versatility. You've seen why he might be playing on Sundays in the not-too-distant future. This guy can catch the ball. He's a big part of their passing game, and he's a weapon and a guy that this defense has got to be ready for.
They'll give it to Johnson. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a 1st down. While the Canes are known for big-time playmakers, tough physical running is part of it, too.
Yeah, you got to be able to have a team that not just is about sizzle, and we've seen so many Miami teams about sizzle, but some substance with some physicality, the run game.
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate and give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target's body.
Now on 2nd down after the incompletion. Looking to throw, it's King. Right down the middle. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
The quarterback there just trying to go to his primary target, and they're just not on the same page.
This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half.
Timeout, Miami.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes.
And that is the first passing touchdown, first of many of the season for this offense. Nice drive by the offense. Way to finish it, take care of the football, make some plays in the passing game. This offense looks like they're going to be a really hard one to stop.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. All tied up, just about set to kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tied.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
Line gets set, first down. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. To the air, it's Sellers. Finds his big tight end. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter, with the score tied at 7.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Working the middle. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Fires to the tight end. Just causing wreckage in the secondary. They make the stop, but the sweet pull and catch is plenty to give them a first down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Back to the air one more time. He'll throw it quickly to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, picked off. Taking it the other way. The 40. At the 30. Past the 10. And it's going to be a pick six. Touchdown, Miami.
This is a defense that prides themselves on getting turnovers, and it starts with the pass rush. It was the hit on the quarterback that forced the throw to not be as accurate as the QB would have liked. Nice job in the back end, securing the interception, and then taking it the distance.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, a couple of ranked teams having at it this week, and take a look at what's going down. Kentucky has the lead right now. Feels like it's been this way since the players took the pregame catwalk, but this has been a very close game. They're up by 7 over Ole Miss. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive throwing a pick six, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Wide receiver shows motion. And the ball's free in the backfield. How in the world did the offense retain possession?
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Wants to throw. It's Sellers. Quickly out to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. And the Gamecocks will call on their punt team. A low line drive and short kick. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground.
And the Miami offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive.
Oh, look out! He's at the 20. No one there to stop him, except the fella in the striped shirt who threw the penalty flag. This one might be coming back. The offense lining up for a first down play. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
On 2nd down, will they go back to the ground game? He's looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Trying to beat the D deep. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
The option look. Shows him the stiff arm.
Well, this guy's a weapon, throwing it and running it, and you know he's going to try to hurt this defense with his legs.
It puts so much stress on the defensive line to chase him and the fact that the play is extended so long.
Yeah, if they've got a spy defensively, if someone's athletic enough to run with this guy, that's going to be maybe a sound move moving forward schematically.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. And the Hurricanes have this offense rolling. Might as well give it to him again. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Hurricane.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important, down 2 possessions, Dave, but they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And it's such a good opportunity to cut into a one-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second.
Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster?
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
They'll just try to forget about that disastrous running play on first down, 2nd and long coming up. Trying to get to him. Escapes trouble. They're going to get him for a safety. Tried to make something out of nothing and still got stuck for the 2.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
Bringing it back, it's McCray.
The returner brings it out to the 41, and the Miami offense will take over 1st and 10.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done.
And the ball is intercepted. Takes it the other way. The 30. He'll go out of bounds, but he gets the ball back, takes it the other way, and he has created a great sudden change opportunity. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Wants to throw on first down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Unloads it left. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. third play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on 3rd and long. Fast motion from the offense. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Snagged in the middle. It's Caldwell. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
Timeout, South Carolina.
The Gamecocks need to pick it up on 4th down. Quarterback checking the play. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And the Gamecocks will go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And that one is picked up in the end zone. Bringing it back. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the 1st half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Miami, 23. South Carolina.
And the Canes will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half. He'll bring it out. It's Bennett. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Down 2 possessions to start this 3rd quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the 2nd half. So now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
The Gamecocks in the hurry up.
Nice play design on that one. You make it easy for your quarterback, too, because it's easy to see what's happening right in front of you. Over the middle of the field, you can see where defenders are dropping. You can see where the soft spots are in zone coverage. And just a really nice job by the QB locating his guy and making an accurate throw.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, the ground game. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Feeling some heat. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain. Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. Makes the grab, and he's got the 1st. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. 2-point conversion attempt is coming. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Trying to run it in. He'll be stopped short of the goal line. The 2-point try fails, and the lead remains 10. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll call for the fair catch here. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
With jet sweep pass. Still on his feet at the 40. Hit the gas, kid, wide open ahead. The 10. Touchdown, Canes! And once he got loose, it was all over.
Well, this offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the third quarter, march it down the field, and score. There is no end in sight with these.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Kentucky is comfortably ahead on the scoreboard right now. Frankly, the kind of lead we're used to seeing inside Rupp Arena with the Cats.
Its first time out of the half. Looking for a productive play on first down. Wide out in motion. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
They'll try to put it in drive this time on second down from the 22. Wide receiver now comes in motion. This is a designed run. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
Man, the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call it running backs who throw the ball really well.
And guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and, you know, it's just, and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's so hard to defend.
It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. And the Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry up. On fourth down, looking to pass. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense.
Well, at this point of the game, in the second half, down 3 possessions, you're not punting anymore, right? Every fourth down you're going to be going for, regardless of where you are on the field. The problem is, defense knows it too, so they're going to play call accordingly. That time, they had a better play call on. They execute. It's just been that kind of day for this offense.
The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. Line gets set, first down. To the ground with the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
That is a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Dropping back, it's King. Ducks it to the back. He's got his man, makes the grab. Touchdown, Miami! And the route is on.
And the second half looking a lot like the first half, and this lead continues to build. How about the rhythm of this offense? They are showing you a little bit of everything. What they worked on in the offseason has been right on point, and game 1 going exactly how they scripted.
And he made the extra point without problem. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Number 94, set to kick it off.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Oh, it's a reverse. Still running at the 40. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Gets it out quickly. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on first down. Here we go. To throw, it's Sellers. And the blitz gets to him just like that. The Gamecocks want to crank the tempo.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
On 2nd down, he'll fire. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. This could absolutely spin this game in another direction. They're going for it inside their own 30. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. You want to talk about aggressive or nuts? This offense is staying on the field inside their own 30. Blasted as he lets it go. Makes the grab. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
There's not many play calls on the sheet to score a bunch of points really quickly. So you got to go for it here. I like the aggressiveness, but this offense continues to miss the mark, and they just got to score more points. They got to do better. Right, Palmer? That's expert analysis. They got to do better.
And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
I love playing man-to-man defense, and I love getting up in your kitchen and jamming you at the line of scrimmage, but it's really hard when they start running these crossing routes and drags and ends.
Oh, they're not get free. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
You know, oftentimes when you're playing in conditions like this and it's raining, you'll see a lot of the skill players offensively take off the gloves because they want to be able to feel the football. They think it gives them better control of it. And I don't know if that played into the football going on the ground there, but you know that ball security is going to be one of the biggest factors in this game moving forward.
They finally get him on the ground with a big running play moves to change for the first down. That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Finds the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance to complete some passes.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And he makes the catch inside the 10. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. They'll try to get it in with the run. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. And the Gamecocks moving quickly to the line. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
And he's dragged down. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Jump the gun just a bit, and we've got a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looking for a man. It's Sellers. Looking for the score. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. On the double. A fourth quarter field goal down by this much, that's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Doesn't do much to change. They got him. It's a sack.